This Mobile Geeks video is powered by ASUS. Nicole Scott here from Mobile Geeks, and today I'm going to be taking a look at a luxury smartwatch from TAG, the Heuer Connected. This is a $1,500 Android Wear watch that you'll be able to trade in for a mechanical version in 2 years. Now, the trade-in will cost you an extra $1,500, but what you have to remember is Carrera's retail for well over $3,000, so the intended audience probably won't bat an eyelash at the extra cost. Taking a look at the watch itself, it's got a 1.5-inch display, a resolution of 360 by 360, which gives it a PPI of 240. It's obviously circular and transreflective. It has an LCD display. Under the hood, we have an Intel processor, a dual-core running at 1.6 GHz. It's got 1 GB of RAM and 4 GB of memory, which means that you can actually download music onto the watch, and if you wanted to listen to music while you were running, you could totally leave your phone at home. Now, it's got a 410 milliampere battery, and BK in the press event actually said that he got up at 5 and went to bed at 11:30, did some running and notification checking, and had about 30% left on battery. We'll have to do our own testing to figure out what the real-world battery life is, but it should be able to get you through the day. So when it comes to the actual build quality, we have a sapphire display. It has titanium in the case, so it's actually very durable. It only weighs in at 52 grams or 1.8 ounces, which is extremely light for how rugged it actually feels. Now, looking at connectivity, we have Bluetooth 4.0 as well as Wi-Fi. One thing that I found rather interesting is that a heart rate monitor is absent. Now, I did ask the people from TAG why this was, and they said, well, because this is a luxury good, everything has to work perfectly. And since heart rate monitors on watches aren't very accurate, they thought that if you really wanted to measure your heart rate, you would have an external heart rate monitor. So then when it comes to the smartwatch itself, it is running Android Wear, so there isn't a lot of leeway or surprise. TAG has 4 unique watch faces that, if you take a look at them, aren't exactly notification heavy. They do have a classic TAG style, and with the always-on display, it does look a lot like a watch. One thing that is absent at launch is a suite of unique apps that TAG will be rolling out later. They'll have a golf app, a lifestyle app. They're also going to have an SDK if you want to develop something just for TAG. The TAG Heuer Connected goes on sale today at 20 locations throughout the US, and it's going to increase in the number of stores that it's going to be available in towards Christmas. It is quite steep at $1,500, but it is really innovative how you can switch it in for a mechanical watch in 2 years. So what do you guys think? Did TAG knock it out of the park, or is this just too expensive for an Android Wear smartwatch? Let me know in the comments. I'm your host, Nicole Scott, for Mobile Geeks.